What up, Ho Biscuits? It's your girl Skitten, back at it again. First and foremost, if you have not already checked out part 1 and part 2 of Chavez and I reacting to Forspoken Explained on Internet Historian's Story Mode channel, go do that. What are you doing? But a warning first, to bring lots of snacks because it's very long, and also some water to hydrate you for the arduous journey that you're going to go on. Okay, those videos, that video was one of the more taxing reactions I've ever had to do. And this is coming from somebody who used to hate memes and do meme reactions. This is coming from somebody who suffers through Meat Canyon reactions. Admittedly for different reasons, but still, it was a journey. But you know, I feel like I'm a better person for it. You know, I experienced so much growth. You know how like time in like one realm or universe passes kind of differently in another realm or universe? So in like Earth time, the 3 hours that Chavez and I spent shooting that reaction was only 3 hours. But in, I don't know, some other kind of time, it was like years. You know how Itachi put Kakashi in that one genjutsu and like only a couple seconds had passed, but for Kakashi it was like a long ass time? That's kind of what that video was like, but it won't be like that for you, because Chavez and I are there, and so like it'll make it better. I promise it makes it better. I'm not doing a good job of selling you guys on watching the video, but you should watch the video because Chavez and I make it amazing, okay? We make it great, but just know that shooting it was a labor of love that we did for you. You're welcome. I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you guys are staying safe and sanitized. Today, we are here to watch an ice cream sandwich video. The title of this video is called Trouble. The first thing I thought when I saw this video was, I knew you were trouble when you walked in, so shame on me now. I'm not like a big fan of Taylor Swift, but that song was a bop. That song was a bop. Anywho's, I'm super excited to see what this video has in store for us, so without further ado, let's go ahead and get started.
You know the feeling you get when you get in trouble? Hey, hands on the cookie jar! You're not supposed to be having cookies! Wee-woo! Wee-woo! I got you red-handed! Wee-woo! Not a good feeling. Or the feeling of when you get in trouble, but you didn't do anything wrong. All that
that's
shame
even worse.
mixed with all that rage.
I totally feel the getting in trouble for things that you're not at fault for, or you're not responsible for, because I grew up with a younger sibling. But not only was he younger, but my little brother is also disabled. So when we were younger, he would be up there doing the most, making noise, making mess, and then they would come and be mad at me. And I would get in trouble for it. And I'd be like, hello. Yes, he is very cute. My brother is adorable. He is so freaking cute. But yes, he's very cute. And also he's disabled, but he is also a menace. And my parents never believed me until I got older. And then they were like, oh, our bad. And I was like, it's too late. It's been years of this.
It's an intense feeling. Terrible feeling. I like it. I've gotten into trouble for things that are absolutely not my fault. I've experienced injustice. However, I've learned from these experiences and grown. This one time, I was in recess. Recess was wrapping up. All of us students were lining up to go inside. The teachers were counting our heads while we waited. During this, I was standing next to a kid named Devin. We were mild friends, so we were
mild
talking to pass the time. While we were talking, he came to me with an idea.
Okay.
Not a good idea, mind you, but an idea. I bet that I could like punch really close to you and not actually punch you. No, I don't want to do that. Like really? No, I don't. No, trust me. Watch.
No. Oh.
He hit me in the throat. Do you know how that feels? Well, using state-of-the-art technology, we've rendered a precise 3D depiction of the event, allowing you to relive it just as intensely as I did.
Okay. Oh. Oh no. Oh, I don't like this.
I understand if that was difficult to witness.
That was amazing. That was amazing, and I'm gonna need more of these in future videos. That was incredible.
Now, normally, on the playground, when somebody hits somebody else, the assailant goes to the principal's office.
Right.
But when the teachers saw this kerfuffle, they thought that they saw two kids fighting and not one kid
Getting beat
a
up.
victim. They
Yeah.
quickly went to dole out some justice. Hey, both of you, principal's office, now. Oh. This is clearly unfair, but I thought I could square it off with the principal since, you know, it's an unfair situation, obviously, and nobody in their right mind would put a victim in the doghouse for their absolute innocence.
Note to the viewer, they would absolutely put the victim in the doghouse.
Right? I hear you two have been causing some trouble.
Two?
On the playground? No.
Two?
He hit me. Doesn't matter who hit who first.
What do you
No,
mean?
I didn't do anything. Do not make excuses. This is a lesson. Fighting gets you nowhere in life. But I'm sending a note to your parents. Be thankful that is all I am doing. You can go back to your classrooms. As we walked back to class and I thought about what just happened, I was feeling like I had learned something. All right, boys, what's our takeaway? Principals are scary. We need to articulate better. Sometimes authority figures are wrong and people can make mistakes when trying to do good, ultimately resulting in injustice. No, wait, guys, I got it. All right, yeah,
That's
good work,
also a
team.
good
We did it.
takeaway.
All right, fine. Woo! And I never talked to Devin again. That wasn't the only time I went to the principal's office. The other time was technically because I broke the rules, but
All
mostly
right.
because I was being cool and awesome. And I'm not about to apologize for being cool and awesome. I was in high school in study time, the class everyone takes to absolutely not study and just hang out instead. One
Right.
day I thought it'd be really cool to bring in some cards to show my friends a new magic trick that I learned. Is this your card? Yes. Witch, back! Back, you witch! What? It's just a card? Now, if you've been through
Not
the
the
American school
flames.
system, you know there are really dumb rules that don't always make sense. For example, you're not allowed to wear hats.
Right.
Good. So, there was this school rule that banned playing cards because it promoted gambling somehow. Which I thought was weird, because, you know, technology. But I really wanted to show my friends the magic trick even though I was not allowed.
So you snuck them in.
I brought the cards anyway. Later, when I got into study time, I took out my deck of playing cards to show my friends the magic trick. Is this your card? Ooh, whoa. Cool. The devil's work. How did you do
devil's
that?
work.
Ah, yes. Classic curiosity. But a magician never reveals stuff. But then...
I made a pact with the devil and his demons, and we danced naked in the moonlight to seal the pact. Then he sucked out my soul. It was fine. Sucked out my soul, whichever way you will. Let's continue.
And some other people in the class that I knew saw part of what was going on, so they came over to check it out. Hey, what are you guys doing? The devil's work. It's a magic trick. Yeah, it's super cool. How did you do that? Well, you know.
Magic!
I want to see, so I did the trick again. Is this
And
your card?
again.
Oh, yeah. Cool. How'd you do that?
Magic!
But then the class supervisor noticed people having fun. How dare we? What are you guys doing? Oh, it's a magic trick, that's all. You're not supposed to be playing cards. You know that, right? Well,
I'm not
yeah,
playing
but we
cards.
aren't
I'm
playing
showing
games.
them
We're
a
just
magic
out-
trick.
Okay, principal's office. What? Why? You talked back to me. Pack your stuff and go.
What I ought to have never mind. This is why I couldn't go to public school. That's not why.
So I went down to the principal's office with a lot of shame and bitterness. Why did he have to scold me in front of everyone like that? I wasn't even talking back. I was trying to explain. We were having fun, not gambling. The rule.
So, something that I've learned about many adults, or I shouldn't say adults, because, like, I guess I'm, like, technically an adult now. Ew. Something that I've learned about people older than us, right, is they feel like any form of response that is not basically yes sir, no ma'am, all of that is talking back. And I don't understand where that comes from, especially when they like ask you questions and then you answer the questions and then they're like, you're talking back. No, I'm not talking back. I'm answering the question that you asked me. Maybe you shouldn't ask me questions if you don't want the answers.
The rule doesn't even make sense. People were having a good time.
It is a
Hey,
dumb
I hear
rule.
you were playing cards in class?
No.
Then all the emotions just kind of spilled out.
Yeah.
I really don't do good with confrontation. I
Same
think I'm
seas.
scared of authority. But the principal was really nice about it. She told me, just don't bring cards in school again. She said it's a weird rule, but she requested I follow it. To which I agreed. And in that moment, I learned not all rules are fair, but they don't need to be to still get in trouble.
Right.
And that's pretty lame. Also, maybe I shouldn't have eaten that angel on my shoulder. Sorry,
Ooh.
this other time, back in 4th grade, I got in trouble for doing nothing. And I'm still mad about it.
I love how all of these stories are just like integral to who he is as a person, but I also fully support still being upset about something that happened back in the 4th grade. I absolutely support that level of grudge holding. And just let it be known, I am that level of grudge holder till the day that I die. As Cardi B would say,
a girl have beef with me, she gonna have beef with me forever.
exactly.
I was in music class at the time where we were learning how to play the recorder, a beautiful and refined instrument.
One time I was in music class and me and this girl had beef. This was obviously before I was homeschooled, so this was maybe 5th grade. It was either 4th or 5th grade. Anyway, me and this girl had beef and we were sitting in music class and I flipped her off by going like this, and then she complained to the teacher that I was flipping her off, and I was like, I'm not flipping her off. I'm just sitting here with my hand on my face, but I'm not flipping her off. And then the teacher was like, but like, were you flipping her off? I was like, no, I wasn't flipping her off. And then the teacher was like, okay. And then I did it again, but then this time the teacher caught me and then I got sent to the principal's office. And I was like, I wasn't flipping her off. I just had my hand on my face. And my principal was like, girl, you're not slick. Stop causing problems. And told the other little girl to leave me alone and ignore me. And that's that. Okay, let's continue.
If you've ever played the recorder, you know it's a really easy instrument to play.
Yeah, you just
so
blow
when
on
kids get a hold of it, they do what kids do best. This made it really hard for the teacher to teach us anything. Okay, kids, now to play the B note, you need to cover these holes. This kind of environment would test anybody's patience. Imagine trying to do anything while somebody's just tooting randomly in your ear. Okay, gentlemen, for this experiment, we need to be very, very careful. So no sudden noises or movement. Oh no! I can tell the teacher was getting really close to snapping because she gave us an ultimatum. Next person to toot their recorder cannot play for the rest of class. Okay. So to play this note...
Who did it? Who did it?
Who was that?
Who did it?
Nobody answered. So I thought I should just clear my name right off the bat. So I said, wasn't me. Okay, Andy, put your recorder under your chair. You cannot play for the rest of class. Wait, but it wasn't me.
But it wasn't me.
Recorder under chair. Oh, I see. We're punishing honesty now. I laid my soul bare. Is this how we think justice should work? Okay, defendant, how do you plead? Innocent, guilty. Guilty. You're guilty. How do you, why would you say that?
Well, because you said you were innocent.
So obviously, 20 years, no bail. So I put my recorder under the chair and looked around the room, trying to find out who the real rule breaker was, so I could clean my now tarnished reputation. Somewhere out there is a criminal, a wrongdoer, walking free, and I'm here bearing the burden of their crime.
Did you
But in
ever
the
find
end, I
out who
never
it
found
was?
them, and I
Damn.
ended up taking all the blame. Hey.
Oh no.
What? Check it out.
Oh, no.
Flush. Give me a question.
No, see, I would have told my mama, and her and that teacher would have had words. Because let me tell you one thing. My mom was real strict, okay? My mom did not play. She was very much like, do not have those people call me while I'm at work. And do not make me have to come down there, right? Like, that was very much my mom's attitude about things. But I will tell you another thing was my mama did not play about me. My mama did not play about me, and you were not about to falsely accuse her daughter or punish her daughter or nothing without having explicit evidence. Like, she did not. Anyway, and that's why my mother is a lawyer. This was a really good video. I felt like it was very relatable, as all of these are. And I feel like that's why Ice Cream Sandwich is so popular, is because of how relatable he is. And I really love it. Like, the style of drawing that he does is very relatable. The kind of content that he makes is very relatable. You feel me? Y'all feel me? Y'all feel me? Let me know down in the comments below if you have any stories about being in trouble that you think are fun or you would like to share. I personally don't like being in trouble, but also have problems submitting to authority, which has just made my life very interesting. It's made my life interesting. It's made the life of the managers that I've had very interesting. It's made my parents' life interesting. Because I don't want to be in trouble, but I also don't like being told what to do. So, also, anytime I get pulled over by the cops, I get queasy. Like, I don't deal well with it. Don't forget to leave your reaction requests and recommendations down in the comments below. And other than that, peace out, ho biscuits. It's Skittin' Lit.